Welcome to day 5 of our hike to Mount Everest Base Camp. Hi, we're Priya and Sid, and today we're hiking from Dengboche to Dingboche. The air is slowly getting thinner and the nights are getting colder. But we have beautiful clear skies and honestly, I couldn't ask for more. We were supposed to be walking through knee-high deep snow. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here and welcome to our journey. Since this is our honesty diary, sometimes in the morning I wake up and think, I don't know how I can keep going. And then I look out the window and I see the mountains and it's like they just give me this energy. It's insane. Let me show you. I don't know if the camera will get it that well, but this was my view. This was our view from in the morning from our room. And I was like, oh my gosh. I can't wait to go hiking again.
So cold.
Having some porridge. I don't usually like porridge, but for some reason on this trek I'm loving porridge. And to finish off breakfast, a beautiful cup of hot tea. Masala chai. So prices for today. The ginger lemon honey tea was 600 for 2. We got an extra dal soup last night and that was 400 rupees. One hot water is now 300 rupees up here. So yeah, those are just the prices if you want to know how to budget for the trip. So we just left our tea house and we were like, Lappa, we have to record this. It looks so beautiful.
This is stunning.
I know.
Come, let's go.
Oh my God. So this is where we started our 6-hour hike to Dingboche from. The sun was shining and it made the whole view just that much more special. However, for the first hour of today's hike, the path we were walking on, there was no sun on it, and it just made me realize how cold this entire trip could have been if we didn't have clear skies. This is the first time we were seeing snow along the hike, and it was only in the patches where the sun wasn't shining. This is Sid attempting to, I don't know, go ice skating. Finally about to see our first yaks. Ew, they're so beautiful. Hello.
Starting to think that ice is more solid than this bridge.
I knew this hike was going to be hard, but the breathing aspect of it, I don't think I could have ever mentally prepared for that. But something that really did make it all worth it was the views. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. So we have walked from all the way over there. It's a little bridge down there and up here. And we're looking at Mount Everest. We are going there for lunch. Yay! I know we've been having the same thing for breakfast, lunch and dinner pretty much every day, but I truly look forward to it. The food is super fresh, so delicious. And it's always with a beautiful view. And I freaking love this hat. It's so good. Protects my ears, my neck, my face perfectly. And the sun here is very, very strong. Make sure you bring sunscreen. Overall, I think today I found it easier. Maybe because mentally I'm used to the struggle, I'm used to the sweat, I'm used to being tired. But yeah, I'm finding today a lot easier than all the other days. And a quick pan of our surroundings. Our guide has actually summited this mountain. Having some dal, sabji, and roti. And Sid is having his with rice.
Yay!
Okay, so just went to the toilet. So insane. This is how they're boiling water. How cool is that? It's so beautiful. So I think we've come to the end of the tree line. We're at around 5,100.
4,100.
Oh, 4,100.
You wish.
We're at around 4,100.
4,200.
Oh my gosh. We're high. We're around
But not
4,200.
the weed kind of high. Mountain
We're-
high.
We're at around 4,200. Tree line has ended. Well, it's about to. We just had lunch and it's a lot colder now. So we put on beanie, extra layers, and on our way to
Dingboche.
Dingboche. Making our way there slowly. Look at the camera.
So normally this area we're walking in is like knee deep in snow. But you know, during the winter, which is now. But we're here in winter and this year there's no snow.
It's beautiful.
So we just got really lucky. Otherwise we would have been treading through snow. Knee deep.
So I think we got really, really lucky. I think we've been very lucky with the weather so far. Beautiful blue skies, no snow. I'm happy. So we're around 25 minutes away from Dingboche. We're going to stay there for 2 nights.
Tomorrow is a rest/acclimatization day. Super excited.
And Dingboche is right there.
It is at 4,400 meters.
Let's go! We're nearly there. Oh, the best feeling is when you're like 20 minutes away from the town you're staying in. Look at this view. The weather is so perfect. Hi, doggies. And then 6 hours later, we finally made it to our tea house. It's the most exciting feeling getting here. Because we did get here during off season, pretty much everything was closed. A lot of the tea houses were closed and a lot of the cafes were as well. But a really good part of that is you get that beautiful serenity of going on a hike. But it also would have been nice to have a big hot cake at the end of the day.
Oh.
Oh, this is a good room.
Nice.
So we just got to Dingboche. Gave ourselves these little showers. If you're looking for body wipes, these ones are amazing. They're really nice and thick and you can use one for your entire body. So Sid and I have 16 each. This is our room. I love it. It's perfect. And something that I really love when they have in these tea houses is this middle bench. Just because everything can be really organized and things don't have to be everywhere, and when they have hooks and we have a Western toilet, it doesn't flush, but you just gotta pour water down. Anyway, TMI. The view outside our window is amazing. And right now the sun is setting on it. It looks like this mountain from Cliffhanger.
It does.
And we're gonna go to the restaurant, drink some water because we're on Dimok, so we need to stay super hydrated. Gonna have dinner, drink some tea, sit by the fire. So we'll see you there and we'll do our diary update in the evening. Yeah. Oh my god. That looks
very cool.
So, if you're wondering the price,
700 Pringles.
Pringles is 700.
Yes, or Coke and Fanta is for 450 rupees.
Okay, Coke is 450 rupees.
Yes,
Snickers is
300.
300 rupees.
Yes.
And if you want to get this 1.5 litre of water bottles, and if you want some Oreos, that's 200 rupees.
100.
And the coconut one
Yes.
is 100 rupees. So this is what it was supposed to look like where we were hiking today. It was supposed to be covered in snow. This is like first class service. Oh, sorry.
This was luxurious.
So we're having some veg tukpal, which is so delicious. We're having some potato curry, again delicious. So good.
So good.
How good was the hot towel?
The best. I needed it. It was like the only hot thing that's been on my face.
I feel like I was
In
born
days.
again.
Yeah.
So at night time it gets a bit cold, so I rip open one of these hot hands, shake them up, and I just sleep with one of them. So these are it. I got them in a pad bundle of 5. All I do is this, and it heats up, and the aeroplane's safe. You can take them onto airplanes. I googled it, but add a little bit of air into them and they heat up like amazing. I just hold it in my hand and cuddle it. Also, wanted to point out how super organized it is. This is everything for nighttime. And he just hangs it up. All my stuff is everywhere. Like, this is all my nighttime stuff. Hi, so this is my end of day diary update. Day 5. And mentally, this was an alright day. I actually think day 1 and day 2 were harder. I also knew that we were going to be in Dingboche for 2 nights, so I knew that tomorrow is going to be a really chill day, rest day. We're still hiking tomorrow for 3 hours, but it just means I mentally knew that I get a rest. Like, we don't have to get up early, go pack our bags again, start walking again. Tomorrow's just a chill day, which is so important. So at the moment, Sid and I are kind of deciding whether or not we're going to do Kailapato, just because it ends up being a really big day. We both really want to do it, and I think we will end up doing it because it'll be 2 hard days that we'll just remember forever. Overall, spirits are still high, starting to feel the exhaustion of altitude sickness, just exhaustion. I'll let Sid tell you how he's going, but I think this is going to be the hardest thing we ever do in our lives.
We're in Dingboche at the moment, and you might be wondering why we're breathing a little bit heavily even though I'm laying in bed. It's because we're at an altitude of 4,400 meters, which is the highest altitude we've ever been, and the oxygen is much thinner than what we're used to at sea level, so it makes everything a little bit harder. Rule is usually climb high, sleep low, but we've climbed to 4,400 and we're sleeping at 4,400. But tomorrow is our acclimatization day here in Dingboche. After tomorrow is where I'm gonna get a little bit nervous, because that's when we start playing in the big leagues in terms of altitude. We're heading to Labuche, which is at just under 5,000 meters, so it's at 4,900 something, which is quite high. A little bit worried about it, but like our guide said, don't think about all the days that are good to come. Just think about today, think about your next step, think about your next breath, think about eating well, think about having good rest and sleep, and one step at a time. But I guess that's my update for today. I think it's time to get some rest. See you guys tomorrow.
Signing off.